Take a look at this. Looking a little wet, a little dreary, a little dark out here. That's because we're having some of the outer bands from Tropical Storm Hannah roll through. And it's really not that big of a deal. The outer bands, they are not too much of a big deal. But we also have Ike on the way. And Ike is a little bit concerning because it looks like it could potentially come through Central Florida. Hannah right now is projected to skirt the coast, and so all we're going to get are these nasty outer bands that come through in sort of like waves. And I have a little bit of a dry spot right now, so I'm going to run to Kinko's and pick up my job that's been printing there. Ike will be a different story. I'm hoping it's not going to be a repeat of the season of 2004, which was rough on all of us. Ike is projected to get here, well, South Florida actually. That's the current projection. Ike will be here on Wednesday of next week. It is currently a Category 4 storm. If it makes landfall in South Florida as a Category 4 or a 5, and if it stays on its current projected path, which brings it to the north, it'll come through Central Florida. And what's that do to my bike experiment? Well, I don't really know yet. Because, first of all, I don't want to be out biking in a hurricane. But the other issue is hurricane supplies. During the season of 2004, we learned that our house sits on a grid that loses power pretty much every single time. We were without power for 10 days for Charlie. We were without power for 5 days for Francis. And we were without power for another 5 days for Jean. And even when Tropical Storm Faye came through, which basically did nothing but dump lots and lots and lots of rain on us, we still lost power. So if Ike comes through as it's projected to, then we have to be really ready. So I have a little kid, so I need to make sure that I'm prepared. I now know that I could be without power for as long as 10 days. Okay, there it is, Kinko's. Gonna head in, get my stuff, head home. Have to ride through a big puddle to get there, but I think I can handle it. I'm tough.